headliner, showstopper, trendsetter, prototype, the gold topper. Bring your A game, I'm known to do it so proper. Ballin' all over the world, I'm a globetrotter. Smoother than Don Juan, cigar in my palm, other hand holding the Sean Don's. Rest to impress, keep something crazy on my arm, and a little bit of charm. You feel right, let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. If you got it going on, you feel right, let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. This your part of the song. So fly, so cool. No trends, we set our own rules. Make my own moves, got my own tune. Spotlight on me when I step in the room like lights, camera, action. Get on up, get on up. Clap for the minute traction. Hey, get on up. I tell 'em, get on up. Lights, camera, action. Hey, get on up. I tell 'em, get on up. We come through star-studded, ain't nobody dress flyer. They the openers, we the headliners. Shut down the spot over here, far as confidence, just know we got a lot over here. Turning up to the top over here, we on levels that them other guys are not nowhere near. Places only stars are involved, living life like the whole world revolves where we are. Spotlight on me so they already know, I'm the star of the show. Go. You feel right, let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. If you got it going on, you feel right, let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. This your part of the song. So fly, so cool. No trends, we set our own rules. Make my own moves, got my own tune. Spotlight on me when I step in the room like lights, camera, action. Get on up, get on up. Clap for the minute traction. Hey, get on up. I tell 'em, get on up. Lights, camera, action. Hey, get on up. I tell 'em, get on up. We come through star-studded, ain't nobody dress flyer. They the openers, we the headliners.
Right, so obviously Friday session didn't go quite according to plan. So I have reflected on that training session on Friday, what went right, what went wrong leading up to it. Obviously I felt like I was ticking all the right boxes in terms of my preparation, but there was a couple of fundamental things which I kind of neglected and glossed over a little bit, and that was my nutrition, and that was just my overall fatigue due to outside stresses, and I didn't really equate for that. So I've been able to sort of think about that and just reflect on that, just being a fact of life that stress is going to happen, and sometimes that can affect your performance in the gym. But nutrition, there really is no excuse for that. It's a variable that I can control and I can just be better at preparing for. So the excuses I was using to my coach was the fact that I just can't eat much while I'm at work, because I obviously eat at a set time, so at 12:30, and then I don't get to the gym till 6 o'clock, say, so there's a big window before I'm hitting that sort of top set, and then obviously my energy levels are down. And he basically just made the point that I just need to be better prepared, so make sure that I'm eating breakfast, to have something early on, because I skip breakfast as well normally. So just make sure that I'm having steady calories throughout the day. So just make sure I'm carrying like some snacks with me, leave them in the staff room and just quickly have those. At the end of the day, make sure I've got something ready for me. So it's just things like that. I think just generally I've not been very good with being proactive with my nutrition, and that's something that really has to get better, especially because I'm now 3 weeks out, 3 weeks out today. So I just need to make sure that I'm nailing every single variable just to make sure that I'm as well prepared for these heavier sessions. So tomorrow it is my last heavy session, and I really don't want to have back-to-back bad sessions, so I'm making sure I'm ticking all the boxes over the weekend now, having a big old steak with rice and just getting some good calories in. So tomorrow is bank holiday, so I'm training a little bit earlier, which is probably good because I'll make sure I have some food in the morning and there won't be as long of a window before I train. So I've got to do 265 kilos for 3. So I did 262.5 2 weeks ago on my deadlift, and strength wise that felt absolutely fine. My biggest concern was my grip. So that's another variable that I do need to consider tomorrow. So I'm going to make sure that I have enough chalk on my hands, make sure it's not too humid in the gym. Obviously I can't really control that, but the weather looks pretty good, so I'm not going to be too sweaty and that sort of thing. So I am pretty much as prepared as I can be for tomorrow's session. So I have no excuses. If it goes badly, I just have to take it on the chin and accept that the strength just isn't there. But I'm feeling really optimistic. Like I say, I want to get that monkey off my back from Friday, so I really want to go and prove a point tomorrow. So gonna eat this, just chill for the rest of the evening, make sure I get a good night's sleep, and then go smash some bank holiday deadlifts.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaking? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, 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 eh, eh. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, 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 eh, What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie,
Well, that was nice to get a little bit of revenge on the weights. Obviously on Friday, as I said, it didn't go quite according to plan, but today a lot of emotion went into those deadlifts, and I was super focused on my grip in particular, hence why I held the weight a little bit longer at the top. So it was really encouraging knowing that the grip isn't too much of an issue at the moment. And obviously just happy that the strength was there as well. So that is a new personal best for reps on the deadlift, 265 kilos for 3. I did have a little bit of a scary moment when doing dumbbells. I felt a little bit of an issue in my pec, so I'm trying not to overthink that, and I'm not going to like dramatize it too much. I'm just going to focus on the rehab for the rest of the week, and I'm not benching until Friday now. So although initially I was a little bit worried about it, I spoke to Marcus and Tom, some of the strongmen there, and we sort of did a few movements on it, and I couldn't feel any pain. So I'm pretty confident that it's nothing too serious. I think obviously I'm just hypersensitive with my pec. Anything that I sort of feel moving around there, I always assume the worst. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it's nothing serious. Obviously I'm just going to concentrate on my rehab and everything, and make sure that I'm doing all the right things in terms of nutrition and everything, and resting. But yeah, overall, very positive session today.
You alright? Yeah, good, you good? Yeah. Right, it is that time of the week again.
Very quick
Little MOT.
Yeah.
Magic mat, magic Rambo mat.
Infraspinatus, baby.
Infraspinatus. Also that subscap that needed some work.
Yeah.
But yeah, fingers crossed. I'll be all good for tomorrow. Obviously I said that I had a bit of a scare on Monday while dumbbell pressing, but I've had no issues throughout the week. So.
And you're definitely not pregnant, if that's what you meant by a scare. I've just checked.
Yeah, and can confirm.
Can confirm.
I am not pregnant.
Right, so that is massage done. As a rule of thumb, whenever I have a massage, I always make sure that I stay hydrated after I've had it, and also I tend to eat straight after I've had the massage as well, just because I feel like when you're being very invasive with your muscles, it can cause a little bit of damage anyway, similar to when you're training and you break down your muscles and you need to like replenish that. I kind of feel like it's a similar thing to a degree, so I always tend to make sure I eat after. So I'm just got some chicken on the go, obviously making sure that I'm eating well still, trying to stay on top of nutrition as I've mentioned before. Speaking of nutrition, I got my latest instalment of protein from Protein Pick Mix. This came today, and I've got some more Perform protein. So I am absolutely loving the Perform protein at the moment. I've probably been having this for the last year or so, alternating the flavours though, because I like to try different flavours, and I've kind of been ranking my favourite one so far, and so far carrot cake is definitely still on top, but I think I've tried the carrot cake, cinnamon donut, which is what I've got at the moment. I've kind of got a bit bored of that one now. I've tried the Biscoff one, that's pretty decent. And I'm sure I've tried another one, but I can't remember what it is. But this one is the sweet and salty popcorn. I was just very intrigued by that to see if it actually tastes like that, because I do love sweet and salty popcorn. So I'll give this a go tomorrow, because I've already had some protein tonight, so I'm not going to have another protein shake. So once I've trained, I'll give this a little review tomorrow. I've also got some more Prolific pre-workout, and I absolutely slagged this off when I first got it because I thought it tasted disgusting. And to be honest, I still think it doesn't taste that great. But I've had really good sessions when I've used this, and I've tried other pre-workouts and I just don't have the same sort of effect that I do from this pre-workout. Plus, sometimes when I try other pre-workouts, I tend to get migraines. So for whatever reason, this one just clicks with me. Even though I can just about tolerate the taste, I have really good sessions when I tend to use it. So I've stuck with it. This is just the cotton candy flavour, which is what I got last time, just because they were doing a little bit of a sale in terms of the cotton candy flavour with this one, so I've gone for that as well. And normally you get a few little freebies, but on this occasion I haven't. I've just got some, oh no, what have we got here? I've got some sour cola, which has only got 1 gram of sugar in it. Let's give them a go. Ooh, they're very tasty. How's it only got 1 gram of sugar in it? 5 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. How does that work? Pandy candy, delicious. Right, see you tomorrow for SSB, and fingers crossed for some bench as well. Right, so obviously training at base today, just because it was nice and local from where I was today. But as you would have seen, didn't get on too well with bench. So I worked up to around about 90 kilos, and unfortunately my worst fears were made known, and I have actually hurt my pec more than I thought I had. So I have decided it is actually not worth competing in a couple of weeks' time, because ultimately I'm not going to be able to recover in 3 weeks' time. I think it is fairly significant. When I actually did it, I didn't really feel it and it really hurt. But I was just trying to put my mind away from it, so I haven't really talked about it. But yeah, I couldn't even bench anywhere near 100 today without really bad pain, and I could really feel it. So yeah, I've decided that I'm no longer going to be competing, but I have decided that I'm now going to focus solely on my deadlift. So I did have a deadlift session today. I've spoken to Matt about what I'm going to be doing going forward for the next few weeks, because I did actually plan after my competition to max out my deadlift, because my mate Jason is coming down. So I'm still going to stick with that plan. I'm just going to change my programming slightly, just to tailor it towards a deadlift. So I worked up to 270 kilos today. That felt pretty good. So yeah, I just need to switch my mindset away from competing. It's really frustrating, obviously, because I've got a lot of prep into this, over a year of prep nearly. So it's very frustrating. Just going to move on, and yeah, at least I've got another goal I can focus on. So yeah, that is going to be my focus now for the next 3 weeks. Hopefully get somewhere close to the new personal best for my deadlift. I know Jason is going to be going for a 300 kilo deadlift, so it's going to be exciting for the next 3 weeks preparing for that and just training with him and watching him do that. But yeah, as for now, I'm going to sign that video, guys, because I need to get home. But yeah, disappointing way to end this video, obviously knowing that I'm not going to be competing, but these things happen. But yeah, sign out the video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please hit the like if you have.